Hi guys, this is Chloe from Chloe B, and this is my sister Alana from Alana
Hi.
Reads. So everybody who's been asking for her back, here she is.
Yay!
So we've got her for this tag video, and we'll see if maybe this kind of gets her into filming, and so she wants to come back maybe. We've got our kids in the background, so sorry if it's a little noisy. I think hers are old enough to know to be quiet, but mine is not, so sorry if you hear kids. There you go. So, we are going to do the New Year's book tag. And so I'm going to be looking down at my phone for the questions, but the original was from Heather from Bookables, and I believe she posted it at the end of 2017. So we're going to amend it to be for 2020, but other than that, we are going to keep the questions the same and go from there. So, Alana, first question. How many books are you planning to read in 2020?
Well, this year I lowered my Goodreads goal just to 52 books, one book a week. I like that, and I met my goal. I think I did 170 or something, so I think I'm going to do 100 books for next year. I just don't want the pressure, though, of doing too many.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'll do 100.
Okay. I set mine at 200 this year, and next year, this year I think I'm at like 267 or something. So I hit that. But 2020, I'm having a kid. And
that could slow you down.
So that could slow me down, and I'm going to have 2, which will be really weird. So I think I'll probably set it at 100, maybe 150. But yeah, I'll be thrilled if I can get 100. So that's that. Have you always hit your Goodreads goal?
I was looking back. I like how Goodreads can, you can look back now and see throughout the years. And since 2013. Yeah.
Nice. I have always cheated and just changed my goal.
Oh, no, I didn't always make it. She said no.
Yeah.
2013, I did not make it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I probably did too, cheat.
Yeah. I change it a lot throughout the year.
After I realized the pressure.
Yeah. Or like last year, I read a ton of graphic novels right at the end.
And audiobooks help.
And audiobooks do help. Okay, question 2. Name 5 books that you didn't get to this year, but you want to make a priority in 2020. And we are at my house, as you can probably tell. So Alana doesn't have books. I do. Either way, it doesn't matter. So what are 5 books that you didn't get to that you want to?
Thing I really wish at Christmas time, I wish that I would have gotten to the Christmas Box trilogy by Richard Paul Evans. I own them all. I own a ton of his books from the library. I got them cheap.
Let me see if I have
and they're so good. I've read some, and I am so mad because they're short, and I didn't get to them this Christmas, so that's a bummer. My husband and I went to Boston last fall, and I got a really neat book on the Salem witch trials, and I kept telling myself I wanted to read that before our trip got too far away, and I forgot everything I learned from going on the tours and stuff like that, and I did not get to it, so I really want to get to that. And then a series of books that I enjoy is the, what is it called here? Oh, just An Ember in the Ashes. I read the first one, and I have the second and third of the trilogy, and I haven't gotten to them, and I would like to.
Is that the one by Sabathir?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the first one was really good.
Really?
And I own the other 2, and so I really want to get to those 2 this year. And so I think that's
5?
I think so. Yeah.
Cool. My 5 are Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren.
I want to read that too.
Yeah, well, you can borrow it when I'm done. I've heard such good things about this. And I don't know if I've read a Christina Lauren, honestly.
I don't know that I have either, but I actually own this. I think I own all of them.
Yeah. Well, and this one I've heard is Second Chance Romance, and I just like that, so that's that. The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. I've obviously heard really good things about this. Really want to read this. I just actually got this not too long ago, so it hasn't been sitting that long. All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover.
I love that one.
Yeah. This is the one that deals with infertility, correct? I think so. This is and so that is near and dear to my heart, as well as I don't think I've read any Colleen Hoover, which is also like shocking because I know people love her. You love her.
I love her.
And I think I will love her. So that's that. I Heart Hollywood by Lindsay Kelk. I read the first one and I rated it 5 stars, and I haven't read any of the others. I have I Heart Hollywood and I Heart Paris, so I would really like to read this. I also want to reread the Shopaholic series.
I tried and I couldn't.
Did you?
And I loved them when I
Yeah.
first read them. I loved
That's my
them.
fear.
But I think it's because I'm 40 now, and I'm just like,
Did you
over
unhaul
it.
them all?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I don't even know if I actually owned them all. It might have just been library reads.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a lot of them. So
yeah, I was bummed because I thought I would love rereading it, but I
she's
didn't.
really immature and whiny.
Yes,
and
I couldn't handle it. And I loved it when I first read it. So
somebody here on BookTube is doing a reread of those books
fun.
in 2020. Who, if anybody knows who that is, let me know because I've seen that and now I can't remember who it is. But and then the last one is You Say It First by Susan Mallory. This is the Happily Inc. series, and Shelby from Shelby Taggart Reads sent me this whole series, and
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I love when I think there's like 4 of them maybe, but I love when you have books like this that you can just binge the whole series. They're just little mass market paperbacks and they're pretty quick. So, yeah, that's my answer to that. Those are 5 that I really wanted to get to and didn't. What genre do you want to read more of in 2020?
I would like to read more historical fiction. I used to love and only really read historical fiction, but now I kind of have gone away from it. But I read one this year. I can't even remember what it was. And it was the sequel to Lilac Girls.
I was just about to ask if you read that.
Yes, and I loved it. And I thought, why am I not reading more of this? So,
what was that called? Rose?
Yes.
Something Rose?
Yes.
Because I was just talking last night on the Thriller Talks After Dark.
Mm-hmm.
The next month's one is a historical fiction. And,
really?
Yeah, and I was saying that I liked Lilac Girls, and so they were talking about the sequel, and I thought, I haven't read that, and I don't know. I think I would probably need to reread Lilac Girls, though. I can't remember a whole bunch of details. My answer to that is probably like dystopian or light sci-fi, I guess. Like, I liked the kind of YA ones, like Hunger Games and that kind of stuff. So I like that.
You might like the End and Burn the Ashes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All those books that are like super hyped series just freak me out. And how many books is that?
3. There's just 3 in there.
Okay, that's doable.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the one by John Mars. Is that kind of
the
dystopian?
one? Yeah.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, kind of. And
I don't know. And he's got
good.
a couple that are kind of like that, I think.
Yeah.
But so maybe that. What are 3 non-book related goals for 2020?
That one's kind of hard because I'm not much of a goal person, which is not great.
I'm not really ambitious.
Yeah, I'm not. Pretty go with the flow. I mean, ultimately, every day I'd like to be more active, just physically, obviously. I mean, and just not take things. So that's one. Be more active.
Yep.
Don't overthink things.
Yeah,
that could be one. I know. Just to try to remind myself things aren't important. Little things aren't important. And 3, maybe spend more time with the kids. I mean, I don't know. That's
a good one.
Outside. Spend more time hiking or that kind of thing with the kids. I don't know.
Hey guys, we live in Kansas.
Yeah.
So hiking means, I mean, we do have the Flint Hills nearby, so we can kind of hike, but anybody like with actual mountains are like,
I wouldn't hike in mountains.
You're hiking in Kansas, yeah. Okay, my 3 non-book related goals. Survive birth.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Really, probably like with my daughter, she was born January 30th, and so we just kind of hibernated, and then which really kind of like got me in a rut of not taking her out a whole lot, and I was really fearful. She was winter baby, bad flu. So my goal is just with this baby, get outside right away and just get used to. It may be hard doing things with 2 kids, but do it anyway.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because I think that's going to be hard. But this one's due at the beginning of June, so that'll be awesome. Weather will be good. I mean, it'll probably be really hot, but easy to go outside and not bundle up, so that's good. Maybe be more intentional about date nights.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know that my husband and I have like really had a date in 2 years. How old is she? So that would be a goal, is just to be a little more intentional about, and even maybe not even necessarily like date nights, but like just spending time with him. 3, I don't know, non-bookish goal. I can't think. I guess, I mean, spend more time outside. That would be a good one. because we don't do a ton of that. My daughter is very much my daughter, and she, like, it took her a long time to even like grass, but she's very, like, she likes the cement. And so even like the sandy park, she doesn't like. We've got one that's paved, and she likes that a lot better. So we're more indoor people, but yeah, that's a good goal. What's a book that you've had forever that you still need to read?
Okay, mine is Pride and Prejudice. I've never read that, and I've got a beautiful, like, Barnes & Noble edition I need to get to.
I just have no desire.
I do.
I do.
Yes. And I actually like classics. I mean, I've read some good ones, like, so I'd like to.
I like Little Women,
Mm-hmm.
Great Gatsby.
Mm-hmm. There was Persuasion is that Jane Austen? I really like that one.
I've read Jane Eyre, but I was like in school. I had to read it, so I don't know if I liked it or not. But I'm not a huge classics person. But I am doing the Anne of Green Gables read.
Oh, I'd like to do that one.
So that's kind of a classic, but
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. For me, the answer is, well, if you just saw my unhaul I don't know if that'll go up before or after this, but I'm unhauling a bunch of mass market paperback, like romance series that I have just like bits and bobs of. So I would like to read the ones that I like actually have complete or nearly complete, because I've got like, we're both looking at, I've got a whole bunch of Debbie McCombers. Like I've got the Rose Harbor Inn. I think I've read all the series that goes before that. What was it? The Cedar Cove.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've read all that and have most of it, but I've heard Rose Harbor comes after that or something. So those, and I mean, I've got a lot of those kind of things that I need to read. I also have a lot of Jane Green, who I love. Some Ellen Hildebrand that I love. Sarah Dessen that I need to be in the mood for her. Marian Keyes, Kristen Hanna. Like, I've got a lot of those that I've been hoarding just because I don't want them to be done, but I just need to get on it and read them. So that is that. And then one word that you're hoping 2020 will be.
Gosh.
I'm not a big, like, vision board person.
No,
which maybe
me neither.
Should be.
I know, me neither. Like, I guess just healthy.
Yeah.
Let's all stay healthy. And Andrew, my son, had a kind of a weird September and was sick the whole month, and we don't want that again.
Yeah, I know.
And we had to go to specialists and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I just, other than the colds and stuff like that, nothing major, please.
Yes, amen.
So healthy.
I second that. That's a good one, especially with new baby coming in, and that's stressful. And we were blessed with my first daughter. She is just super healthy and awesome. So yeah, that would be good. Also just joyful. Like with her, I didn't have any postpartum depression, but that is a huge fear of mine. And so hopefully I can I'm such a routine person that having a second, like change in general is hard for me. So having a second kid, I hope, like I'm so excited and overjoyed with it. And the transition, I just hope I can always be joyful throughout the transition and not let it stress me out. So that's that. And the last question is just tag a friend. So let's see. I'm trying to think who watches these because I have a whopping like 85 subscribers. So
which is good.
Yeah. Just a second, baby. Sarah from Steeped in Books. Karen from Rather Be Reading. Shelby from Shelby Taggart Reads. Nicole from Girly Girl Bookworm.
Hi, Nicole.
Yeah. Hello. That's kind of a lot. And like I said, this tag's like 3 years old. So if you've already done it, either humor us and do it again. Yeah.
I like it.
It can apply every year. So
yep.
We'll just leave it at those 4, I guess. And yeah. So thank you for coming on. Yay. We'll have to do it again.
Yes.
And if not, get our own channel. At least maybe have her do like a monthly pop-in.
Yes.
That would be fun.
That would be a lot of fun.
That would be really fun. We could do that. Okay. What's the best book you read this month?
Gosh.
Put you on the spot.
Because I've read some really good ones. Okay, do you know? Because I can tell you real quick.
Mine's probably One Pink Line by Dina Silver or something. I just read it for the Kindle Unlimited Readathon, and it was so good. It was like, well, I just did my whole wrap up, so I won't tell you a whole lot about it, but it's about 2 girls. One gets pregnant in high school, or in college, and she's got like a long distance boyfriend, and very much like my story, minus I didn't get pregnant in college, but that, and then the other one finds out her dad is not her biological dad, and she's got this awesome dad, whatever. And it's also kind of our story.
Yeah, true.
So that is cool.
Well,
I loved it.
I am reading The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros, which I know
yeah.
Shelby had recommended that, and that is awesome. That is
Really?
very good and very emotional.
Yeah.
But one I just read that was such a surprise, and I did not think I would like as much as I did, was the Bromance Book Club.
Really?
That, and who is that by? Gosh, I can't, but everyone knows.
Yeah.
I guess so it doesn't matter. But that was so good.
Was it?
I thought it was really good and very entertaining.
Cool.
There was another one.
Eleanor Gray you read this year,
Oh,
didn't
that
you?
was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what you've been, like, hyping on me to read.
Yeah. And, I feel like there was more.
Is that Brittany C. Cherry that did Eleanor Gray?
Yes.
I haven't read her anything by her.
One Day in December.
That was good.
Really good.
I really liked that, too.
I was surprised by
And
that.
if you haven't read that, can be read any time of the year,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Especially
because it goes
winter,
on forever.
but because it follows them for 10 years. It just happens that it checks in, like, every New Year's, actually. So now it's the perfect time to read it.
And one I read last month that I loved so much was Landline by Rainbow
I
Rowell.
love that,
I did
too.
not expect to love that.
I love that, too. And I have that on my shelves, and that's one I think I could reread.
Yes.
Like
I
every
never
few
would have
years.
thought, because she's kind of like I didn't think she was like that deep.
Well,
which, no offense.
Yeah, I hated Fangirl
Yeah.
and like the whole Simon Baz thing. I don't like that. And
I liked Eleanor and Park. It was fine, but it was fine.
Yeah.
This was so good.
Yeah,
I was shocked.
It was good.
So,
okay, well, we've been chattering for 16 and a half minutes, so we'll go ahead and stop. But if you haven't done this tag and we didn't tag you, still go ahead and do it. And if we did tag you, hopefully you'll see this and do the tag. So we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.
Happy New Year.
Woo!